I I am back, everybody. I've kind of ignored this series for a little while, but I did promise that I was going to complete it, and thus I shall. I am thy humble servant. We are back to Pokemon Origins. Norman. Norman in Santaloon Forest. See, unlike the video I just recorded about Ocarina of Time, it should be pretty easy to remember where I am. Alright, who am I training? Kundra? What? Kundra? What? Oh, jeez. Oh, man, Kundra. Y'all don't even know what Kundra means. The name Kundra is to me. I did a Nuzlocke on Emerald a long time ago. My first ever Nuzlocke was actually, I believe, in Emerald. And no, it wasn't Emerald. It was actually Alpha Sapphire. So no, it wasn't my first. But one of the most, like, I don't know, prolific in my Nuzlocke history. That was I had one surviving member, and that was not Kundra. In fact, he died to the Elite Four. But I went in with a Mightyena. His name was Buddy because, I don't know, it seemed like an appropriate name for some reason. Kundra was my Linoon. Those two had made it throughout the whole game. Then there was the non-creative, positive. His name, it was a Plusle. Go figure. Oh jeez, what just happened? The brightness go up. There we go. Let's see, there was Lunarly. That was, as you could probably guess, that was a Lunatone. I had a Spiritomb, I don't remember its name. Abraham died before the Elite Four. Abraham was my Breloom. Jeez. There's always two that I can't remember. But just know that Kundra died. And he was the first Pokemon I caught in that Nuzlocke. And he made it all the way to the Elite Four. And then he got brutally murdered. If I had to guess, it was by the Ice Lady. The Ice Lady's hard. Like, this game is relatively easy. But Alpha Sapphire and Emerald, the Ice Lady is hard. Like, holy crap. Okay, who all do I have? Oh, why? Oh, because I haven't found a PC yet. Oh. Oh, Jim and Bird. Oh, man. Alright, no. Okay, so I can't remember if permadeath is a thing in this series. Hopefully no one will die in this episode. If someone does manage to die, then I'll just throw them in the PC until I remember whether or not permadeath is a thing. And if earlier I said it's not, I know I haven't lost anyone yet, so I'm just gonna make it a thing if it's not a thing. Cause I don't know, these games are kind of boring without that extra sense of tension. This seems like a thing that I do in my playthroughs. Permadeath. That's a very me thing to do. The music in this game is kind of weak. I kind of forgot about that. The music is kind of weak. You know, that was... Gen 5 was, like, one of the... It's for sure my least favorite generation, and things like Pansear and Pansage and whatnot are why. Their designs are just kind of uninspired and lame, if I'm honest. Reminds me of a thing I was into when I was a kid. They were called Neopets. I was nowhere as close to into those as I was Pokemon, but I was into those. Turn my alarm clock on. Oh, it's already on. Yeah, my recording studio is my bed. And honestly, the 3DS footage is actually so much better than the Wii U footage. Just because I can get a good angle. Quick attack. What sucks though is I can't like record the bottom screen and the top screen, because that just looks bad. I don't think the bottom screen is really important. Like, does anyone really care? Does anyone really even care about the series? I'm just talking to myself, I'm pretty sure. There's the name of the episode. It's Jim versus a brother. Did I? There was one time I named a Pokemon Jim as in because I was watching a Batman series, and Jim Gordon is one of the characters. You know, Commissioner Gordon. So as I was watching the series and doing this Nuzlocke, I was nicknaming all the Pokemon after whichever character's name I had heard most recently. And I had named a Pokemon Jim because Jim Gordon had shown up. I don't know. I don't know if I just broke some copyright laws there or something, but I don't... Like I said, no one's really watching this and no one really cares. Yeah, if I did, I'll just go ahead and disclaim that I do not own any... I do not even claim to own anything by Batman, and I'm not making money off of his name. Off of the name Batman or Jim Gordon. Yeah, potion. So I'm gonna get out of this forest, allegedly. Then I'm gonna end off the episode. Oh, what I've always noticed about previous series is that y'all can hear the clicking of the buttons and whatnot. And whenever I'm watching, it kind of bothers me, so I know it bothers everyone else. That's why I need, like, microphones and whatnot. But, like, I straight up have $30 in my bank account right now. I had $300 at the beginning of the week, but I had to buy a bunch of drum equipment. And, of course, gas. So I couldn't. No one cares about what y'all have to say. This is kind of neat, though, that they kind of move ahead of you. Move with you and ahead of you at the same time like that. What are y'all gonna do? Why look for Pokemon, of course. The professor did ask us to complete the Pokedex after all. And furthermore, different Pokemon prefer living in different places. Okay, Max. Shut up. Shut up. I'll bet different Pokemon will use different moves. I sure want to see lots of moves, Carl. But what are you gonna do, Serena? I'm gonna go to Santalin City's gym and the challenge the gym there. Maybe once I get over my hangover. You see, Pokemon trainers find out how good they really are by challenging leaders in Pokemon Jim Gordon's. Wow, you sure know a lot, drunk person. It's cause Mom and Dad taught me so much. Here, I have something for you guys, adventure rules. I wrote down 10 different tips Not sure you can write right now, Serena. That's your voice for the rest of the series. Because I'm talking to myself anyway. Alright, so thank whoever's there for watching, and goodbye.